So, herzlich willkommen im Season Mode von WWE 2K ist es ja noch nicht hier. Aber Smackdown für das Raw 2007. Ich bin auf FunGamer und jetzt schauen wir mal, was uns jetzt wieder blühen wird. Und ob wir mal zu einer Titelchance kommen und auch den bekommen.
Hey, what's up, big guy? Shay just told me that he's teaming us up for a run at the tag team titles at Unforgiven. I guess we've got a match against some wannabes later tonight.
Yeah, that's what he told me.
Man, that tag team title is sure going to look good around the waist of the masterpiece. I mean, it looks pretty good anyway. Right, ladies?
Yeah, well,
Look at this. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah, and this.
Yeah, I should probably get...
But this one is my favorite. So don't worry about a thing, big guy. In just 4 weeks, I'm gonna make you a tag team champion.
Na gut. Alte Bekannte, vielleicht hier noch eine offene Fehde, die wieder aufbrechen kann.
He turned the tables on his opponent with that one. I can't believe someone as out of it as Rob Van Dam could be featured as prominently as he is here in the WWE.
Ja, da merkt man noch die Rivalität.
That was a smart tag, JR. Looks like he's tagging in his partner. He countered that one perfectly. It looks like they've slowed the match down a little, and I think that's some good strategy right there.
It certainly is. I'm sure they're well acquainted with you. Look at him feeding off the energy from this capacity crowd.
Oh, da wollte ich eingreifen. Ja, passt schon.
These fans, JR, they're fickle, and they'll abandon you in a heartbeat. Oh boy, these fans have got something on their minds, JR.
Well, the tag is made. That went nowhere.
Oh. Okay.
Well, from the looks
War
of
kein
things,
guter
it's not hard
Start.
to tell how this one's gonna go.
What are you talking about, King? I think this is still an extremely competitive match that could go either way.
You know, JR, it's obvious that the only exercise you get is stretching the truth or jumping to conclusions.
Well, judging from the shape I'm in, I don't appear to be doing too much.
Da.
You're looking pretty fit, though. There's the tag. That's some good teamwork.
I think it's pretty obvious which way this one's gonna go, JR.
Well, from my perspective, this is still anybody's match.
I'd like to see things from your perspective, JR, but I'd have to get my head out of my rear end first.
And Lord knows it's been
Schleicht dich aus dem
for
Ring.
so long that would be no easy feat.
Weiter.
I feel like we shouldn't even be talking during this
Oh.
match, JR. We should just silently admire the masterpiece, like we were looking at a sculpture in a museum or something.
Weiter, dreh dich
You
um.
want to zip your lips for a few minutes, King? I won't complain. But don't expect me to show Chris Masters any more respect than he's shown to the WWE superstars. And
Oh, das wollte ich nicht.
looks like the tag is made. Sounds like this crowd's got something on their mind.
What a counter!
Boy, when you look at these
Ja,
superstars,
geh schon raus.
it
Ich
really
gehe ja schon
drives
raus.
home the fact that Raw is the dominant brand of sports entertainment.
Oh, there's no doubt about that, JR. There's not a superstar on the Smackdown roster who could hold a candle to Raw's finest.
I wouldn't go that
So,
far.
Back.
There's quite a few Smackdown superstars who I'd love to have on.
Das wollte ich nicht.
Oh, come on, JR. Why would you want to lower the tone of the Raw locker room by bringing in some losers from Smackdown?
King, next time you call The Undertaker, Kurt Angle, and Chris Benoit
So.
losers, make sure you give me some warning. So I
Did they get the tag? Yes!
He went straight for
Weiter.
the pin.
Tja, das wollte ich
No
nicht.
eyes on him.
This looks like a tag to me.
Oh.
So, how do you think this
Wieso
one's
ist er
gonna
weiter
turn
gegen?
out, JR?
Honestly, King, I have
Oh.
absolutely no idea.
And submission is locked in, JR. And this is a tough hold to break.
It sure is, King. And even if you break the hole, it takes its toll on you. This capacity crowd is making their opinion
Ay, ay, ay.
known tonight.
They sure are, JR. And I love to hear it. I think I know who's going to win this one, JR.
Oh, really? Enlighten us, King.
Wait a second. Why are you so eager to hear my prediction?
Because I want to know who's going to win. And 9 times out of 10, it's not the superstar you pick. There's no question that this capacity...
Here he goes. Up the turnbuckle. This could be really good or really bad.
This could
Das
be a
hat gesessen.
pinfall.
This match has the potential to be an instant classic. And I think these fans are too stupid to realize it.
How can you say that, King? How can you insult the intelligence of these WWE fans?
Well, I heard that we gave them an IQ test, and the results came back negative.
Folks, I've got to apologize for the King here tonight. He must have gotten up on the wrong side of somebody else's bed this morning.
How can Shawn Michaels keep calling himself the Heartbreak Kid? Does he really think he's still breaking hearts at his
So,
age?
jetzt legen wir
King,
uns
I'm sorely tempted to say something
schon
about...
ganz schön her.
But instead, I'll say that I think Shawn Michaels is like a fine wine. He's only improved
Oh,
with
jetzt müssen wir
age.
einstecken. Oh.
Listen to the crowd, JR. I think they've got something to say to these superstars.
And if they're smart, they'll listen. Remember, without these fans, these superstars are out of a job.
Ja, jetzt muss man einstecken.
Rob Van Dam is such an amazing athletic competitor. There's not a doubt in my mind that he's one of the biggest stars in the business.
Wow.
He might be thinking of one of his favorite tunes.
No! Sweet chin music! I don't believe it!
These superstars are going to put each other through wrestling hell tonight.
They've already got a pretty good start on that, JR.
So reicht das. 1, 2, 3. Jawohl. Es hat gereicht. Für einen Sieg gegen Viscera und RBD von Chris Masters und HBK 123 Kid. Nein, das war ein anderer. Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. Tag Team Auftaktsmatch geglückt. Lance Cade und Trevor Murdoch, lese ich da gerade heraus, sind die nächsten. Masterpiece ist von sich sehr überzeugt.
Hey, big guy. I don't know if you saw the article that WWE.com did on us, but if you haven't, don't bother. They took everything completely out of context and misquoted me all over the place. You know how the internet is. Anyway, we've got a big match tonight against a couple of wannabe champions, so you're gonna have to try extra hard to keep up with me out there. See you in the ring.
Was möchte Candice?
Hello, it's Candice Michelle. I know you were probably planning to just stand in the corner and let Chris do all of the work in your match tonight. But do you think you could maybe contribute a little bit more? The Masterpiece and I have got big plans tonight, and I don't want him to get all tired out carrying you through the match. Thanks, bye.
Ja, missverstanden. Was ist da? So, auf zur nächsten Woche, auf zum nächsten Kampf.
Welcome to Raw, live tonight from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. I'm Jim Ross, here with Jerry the King Lawler.
I love Fort Lauderdale, JR, especially around spring break. Yoo-hoo!
Well, spring break only comes once a year, but Raw brings the excitement with it wherever we go, and tonight is no exception. A textbook reversal there.
What up?
I see a lot of promise in Lance Cade, JR. He kind of reminds me of the younger version of myself.
What? Besides the fact that you're both arrogant and obnoxious?
I was gonna say that we're both stunningly good-looking guys from Tennessee, but if you want to get nasty about it, I won't mention it.
So.
I tell you, King.
This is a mistake, JR. Everyone knows that overconfidence costs superstars matches.
That might be true, King, but all I see is a very confident superstar who's got everything going his way. What a reversal.
How can Shawn Michaels keep...
And there's the tag.
Oha. Take Action auf der anderen Seite.
I'm so glad
Butt
that
outs.
WWE fans are getting the chance to see it.
Yeah, and I'm happy that I'm getting to see it too, JR. I just wish you'd pick up the pace a little.
Oh no, this is classic old school wrestling at its finest. You, of all people, should be able to appreciate that, King.
Wait a minute, JR. You're not trying to say that I'm old, are you?
Of course not, King.
Jetzt kommt der Chris Masters.
What a submission hold! Could this be a tap out?
It isn't. The hold can't be broken. You can't take this kind of pain for long. Man, talk about ugly. Trevor Murdoch looks like he ran the 100-yard dash in a 90-yard gym.
Well, that wrestle's not much to look at, that's for sure. But there's nothing uglier.
Ja, ja, ich gehe schon. So, jetzt liegen beide am Boden wenigstens.
I think that all goes back to his childhood, JR. That was a smart tag, JR.
Well, you
Oh.
can't accuse the WWE fans of being shy.
Was für eine
about saying
Begrüßung.
what's on their minds.
You sure can, JR. And I don't think we'd have it any other way. I've been looking forward to this match all night, JR. I can't believe it's finally underway.
This has been a hotly anticipated contest. And as far as I'm concerned, it's living up to the hype.
No question about that, JR. The fans certainly seem to be into it, that's for sure. Oh, here we go. What a jerk. How about continuing the match?
I don't think he's in any hurry in this
Oh.
one. And I don't think
Ja,
the
er hat
crowd
genug.
wants it to end either.
Ups, das wollte ich nicht.
I feel like we shouldn't even be talking during this match, JR. We should just silently admire the masterpiece. Like we were looking at a sculptor in a museum or something.
If you want to zip your lips for a few minutes, King, I won't complain.
Oh.
But don't expect me to show Chris Masters any more respect than he's shown to the WWE superstars and fans. Sounds like this crowd's got something on their minds, King.
Who cares about them, JR? Look what's going on in the ring.
He's got that submission hold locked in.
He sure does, JR. He might make his opponent tap out right here.
They made the tag.
Oh.
Lance Cade's a real charmer for sure. But don't let that smooth talk fool you. I wouldn't be surprised to find out that his old granddad was a snake oil salesman.
Oh, come on, JR. I'm not going to sit here and let you slander Lance Cade like this. I know you're not one of his biggest fans, but I believe he's a nicer guy than you're letting on.
Well, if you believe that, King, I'm sure he's got some swamp land he'd like to sell you in Florida.
Come on, JR.
So,
that's just
nochmal abgewehrt.
Everyone knows Cade's from Tennessee. What would he be doing with land in Florida?
Boy, when you look at these superstars, it really drives home the fact that Raw is the dominant brand of sports entertainment.
Oh, there's no doubt about that, JR. There's not a superstar on the Smackdown roster. Uh-oh. Come on. You got to stop this guy before he really gets going. I don't think
So.
that's gonna happen, King. He's built
Man muss über sich hinauswachsen.
Stop now. And it's been reversed.
Oh. Hat man den nicht so hochnehmen
He
können?
saw that one coming.
Oh, shit.
Look at Shawn
Oh.
Michaels. The future Hall of Famer has overcome so much adversity. There's the tag. That's the way to do it.
Look at that face on Trevor Murdoch. If I didn't know any better, I'd swear he's on an all-lemon diet.
Hallo.
He's a sourpuss and no doubt about it. I think the closest thing I've seen him to happy is when he's inflicting pain on someone else.
So. Machen wir den ein bisschen fertig. Tada.
These superstars sure aren't going easy on each other here tonight.
What do you expect, King? This isn't ballet, you know.
Oh, really, JR? Gosh, tell me more about your in-ring experience.
Well, I've got a pinfall victory over Triple H to my credit. How about you?
Oh, shit.
Boy, what a match. I wouldn't even hazard a guess as to who's going. He's climbing up. I'm not so sure this
Oh.
is
Das war die Retourkutsche.
Looks like someone's heading for the
Ja, ganz grün sind sie sich noch nicht im Team. Bisschen Absprachefehler.
Lance Cade has impressed me from the first day he showed up on Raw and won the tag team title.
Oh.
That's quite an accomplishment to be sure. And I don't think that there's any question that his early success went straight. Look at him feeding off the energy from this fantastic crowd. He's unstoppable.
You can't ever count on these fans, JR.
Deppert, Alter.
They're fickle, and they'll abandon you in a heartbeat.
I think this crowd's giving these superstars a piece of their minds, King.
Are you sure they can afford it, JR? His opponent telegraphed that one.
Aber der steht dann nicht mehr auf.
You know, JR, when I saw this match on paper, I
Alter.
wasn't too sure.
Sollte ich nicht gewinnen. Ich dachte, dass der noch aufsteht und im letzten Moment in den Ring zurückkommt. Ich wollte es ein bisschen spannend zwar schon machen, aber so eigentlich nicht, sorry. Dafür habt ihr in dem Match schon ein paar spektakulärere Moves gesehen.
Here are your winners. The Masterpiece, Chris Masters. And the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
Ja, wurscht. Sieg ist Sieg. Sie haben sie auch provoziert, muss man sagen. So, was steht diesmal drinnen? Ja, ja. Mehr oder weniger wieder von sich selbst sehr überzeugt. Schauen wir mal.
Hey, big guy. I don't know if you saw the article that WWE.com did on us.
Das hatten wir schon. Das hatten wir auch schon. Da. Okay. Was
Hey,
da?
what's up? It's Tori. Listen, I don't know if you've seen the latest issue of Raw magazine, but it's got a great cover story. I hope you realize how lucky you are to be able to team up with someone like Chris Masters. And maybe if you pay attention, you'll learn a thing or two from him. I know I have. Anyway, Chris wants the tag team titles, and he needs you to keep your end of the bargain. So try to measure up, okay?
Okay. No. So, next week.
Hey, Masters.
Hey, big guy. What's up?
Don't big guy me. What's this about?
Yeah, isn't it great? The cover of Raw magazine.
Yeah, real great. Why am I not even mentioned in it?
You're not? Seriously? I could have sworn you were. Nope. Not there. Oh, not there either. Look, don't get all worked up about it. We've got to focus on our matches tonight against the tag team champs. I've got Snitsky, and you've got Kane, remember?
I guess I better go and get ready for that.
Good luck out there, big guy.
Thanks. You too.
I don't need luck. Snitsky's as good as beat. Just watch and learn.
Ja, ja, Ärger im Paradies, so kann man es bezeichnen. Kane ist aber ein Hammer.
Everybody, and welcome to Raw, live from Memphis, Tennessee. I'm Jim Ross, here with Jerry the King Law.
It's always great coming home to Memphis, JR, and I personally guarantee my hometown fans
Alter.
the show of a lifetime.
Oh, there's no doubt about that, King. The Raw superstars are fired up. So let's get this show on the road.
I've got to say, JR, I'm really impressed by what we've seen here tonight.
He's got his opponent locked in a submission hold.
We can see a tap out right here, JR. The quickest way to lose a match is to underestimate your
Oh, das wollte ich nicht.
I don't think he's underestimating anyone, King. I think he's making it clear that he refuses to be intimidated.
There's the
Oh.
reversal.
Look at Shawn Michaels. The future Hall of Famer has overcome so much adversity in his career.
Alter,
The Heartbreak Kid's got more heart
kommt da schon wieder alles aus?
than I've ever seen in this business.
You know, JR, HBK might be a living legend and all, but I wish he'd just keep his mouth shut and let his actions in the ring speak for him. He's never met a microphone he didn't like.
Michaels has impressed me more times than I can count, King. Even you have to admit that he's done a lot for this business.
Yeah, and the business has done a lot for him. Michaels tries to come off as a goody two-shoes, but when it comes right down to it, he's as much of an egotist as anyone else in the business. Wow! Listen to these fans, JR!
We seem to have entered the audience participation portion of tonight's
Wow, Alter.
broadcast, King.
It looks like it, JR. Boy, the arena security's gonna earn their paychecks tonight.
I tell you, King, sometimes I get exhausted.
Sorry Leute, aber
Superstars compete.
I know what you mean, JR. I don't think most people appreciate what incredible athletes these WWE
Okay, der kommt
superstars
trotzdem rein.
really are.
You got to
Aber
have
irgendwie
some
ist der
excellent conditioning
sehr mächtig.
to be able to do what they do.
Ich habe es auf der Art probiert. Aber mal schauen, vielleicht komme ich jetzt besser zurecht.
No dog ever peed on a moving car.
Oh, that's a love.
Climbing up the turnbuckle isn't bad.
Das hat sicher
It's
wieder
all
zu
the
lang
ways
gedauert.
you can come down that hurt.
He countered that.
Oh,
Easy.
Schaut euch an, Leute, was ich den schon für Moves gebracht habe und der hat nichts noch. Und ich habe schon einen gelben Body, Alter.
I'd like to see things from your perspective, JR, but I'd have to get my head out of my rear end first. And Lord knows it's been up there for so long that would... Come on! Gotta stop this guy! All's fair in love and war, JR.
Manches Mal habe ich das Gefühl, sie stehen sie überstark da in manchen Matches.
Certainly never saw this man in action. He countered that one perfectly. Look at this.
Endlich geht das mal durch. Oh, Kane hat aber einen gelben Body, Alter.
I've got a pinfall victory over Triple H to my credit. How about you?
Oh.
No! How can the
Alter.
referee allow something like that? Come on, JR.
Hat er das nötig? Hat er das nötig, Alter?
So, how do you think this one's gonna turn out, JR?
Honestly, King, I have absolutely no idea.
Gescheißen, Alter, was ist da los?
That was an incredible move. What strategy?
Wieso kontert der alles, Alter? Das gibt's ja nicht. Alter, gescheißen. Echt wahr.
I don't even know if you can use the word monster to describe Kane anymore. He's become so twisted and so evil that it almost sounds like a compliment.
Kane's never going to be up for the Humanitarian of the Year award, JR. But I think that's exactly what makes him such a great superstar. He'll stop at nothing to get what he wants. And that makes for some great competition.
That might be true, King, but Kane also takes a perverse pleasure in he's climbing up. I'm not so sure this is a good idea.
Oh no! This is terrible.
Alter!
You can't let your opponent build this.
Nein, Alter.
Well, all I can say is someone's been eating their vitamins and saying their prayers.
Ich glaube, das war's. Der hat mich schön abgefangen jetzt.
How can Shawn Michaels keep calling himself the Heartbreak Kid? Does he really think he's still breaking hearts at his age?
King, I'm sorely tempted to say something about the pot and the kettle. But instead, I'll say that I think Shawn Michaels is like a fine wine. He's only improved with age.
Oh.
He saw that one coming.
I think this crowd has decided to exercise the right of free speech.
God bless the First Amendment, JR. I'll admit it, it's a little scary to watch up close, but I love watching Kane go to work. He's practically unstoppable.
He's certainly not stopped by conscience, that's for sure. Kane will crush anyone and anything that stands between him and his objective.
You say that like it's a bad thing, JR. They're taking the fight to the crowd, JR.
They certainly
Was war da
are.
drinnen, die
And
nehmen?
these fans had better watch out.
Oh, nein. Scheiße. Okay, das sollte man nur in ein DQ-Match nehmen. Ich dachte, weil die da so umeinander liegen, kann man die verwenden. Scheiße, Alter. Ja, ich muss ehrlich sagen, ich habe sowieso sowas auf die Schnauze gekriegt. Das war's nicht gut. Das war nicht gut, so wie das abgelaufen ist. Nein, nein.
Yeah, Sunday's going to be a big day. Tag team title gold. Seems like it's taken forever to get here. I mean, if there were two of me, we'd be champions by now. But I don't think you two could handle two masterpieces, could ya? But I bet you wouldn't have any trouble handling two of this guy, would ya? Hey, calm down. You've got to get your head in the game. We've got a non-title match against Kane and Snitsky tonight. If we win, We go on to Unforgiven this Sunday to face them for the tag team titles. Now I know I've carried you this far, but Snitsky and Kane are two of the biggest, toughest guys on the Raw roster. So I'm gonna need you to pull your weight tonight, okay? Come on, girls. It's showtime.
Warte mal. Ja, Tag Team Titel. Wären schon was. Genau darum werden wir hier auf die Zähne beißen, uns das Kommentar verkneifen und trotzdem eine gute Show abgeben.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to another sold-out Raw event from Portland, Oregon.
Well, it's been too long since Raw has come to Portland, JR. These fans are going crazy.
He countered that and made it look easy.
Quick tags are the best way to win a tag team match, JR. Look at this, JR. Can you imagine Smackdown putting on a match half as good as this?
No disrespect intended for Smackdown colleagues, but no, I can't. I truly believe Raw is the dominant brand of sports entertainment.
And you hit the nail right on the head there, JR. The dominant brand. Not the slightly better brand or the sort of superior brand.
Absolutely not. I'm a Raw man, and I have to believe we're head and shoulders better than the competition.
You won't get any argument from me, JR. Smackdown's the
So, jetzt geht's los.
Excellent counter. What ring presence?
Oha.
What a disgusting, despicable human being is Snitsky. I don't even know if you could call him a human being. He seems more like a monster to me.
Why do you do that, JR? Every time you don't like someone,
Oh ja, ja. Bis jetzt hat man alles gut unter Kontrolle gehabt. So gut eigentlich.
strong guy. Doesn't mean you have to call him names.
I call him a monster because he's depraved, King. He has no human feeling in him whatsoever. At least as far as I can tell. You're not going to get him with that one.
Ja, das sind zwei Power-Pakete.
This is a classic matchup, King. I'm so glad the WWE fans are getting the chance to see it.
Yeah, I'm happy that I'm getting to see it too, JR. I just wish they'd pick up the... He's really cranking up the pressure on that hole, JR.
He sure is. There's no doubt he's looking for the submission right here. A reversal. Can he capitalize?
Alter.
These superstars are going to put each other through wrestling hell tonight.
They've already got a pretty good... Oh, no! I don't like the
Alter.
looks of this.
He's got the fans behind him, King.
Chris Masters, tust du vielleicht einmischen? Danke.
Now the fans start to cheer for him. Now that he's in the driver's seat.
Come on, King. He's had the crowd behind him all night. And now it's paying off. I think this crowd's giving these... Look at this. Smashing that arm directly
Alter.
into the steel ring post.
Way to pick your opponent apart, JR. Oh my God.
Hör auf, Wichser!
Just smashed that arm into the ring post.
And that's a clever piece of strategy, King. He's isolating that one body part and working on it to weaken it.
Ich glaube, ich muss dringend wechseln. Sonst war's das.
This match has the potential to be an instant classic.
He's taken every advantage in this match. And it looks like he plans on taking a few more.
If he's not the dirtiest player in the
They
game,
made the tag. He's tagged in his partner. Oh, for the love of... Open your eyes, Fred. I can't believe he got away with that.
well, you might not like it, JR, but he's going to do whatever it takes to win this one. I feel like we shouldn't even be talking during this match, JR. We should just silently admire the masterpiece, like we were looking at a sculpture in a museum or something.
If you want to zip your lips for a few minutes, King, I won't complain. But don't expect me to show Chris Masters any more respect than he's shown to the WWE superstars. Look at this! Look at this! You talk about a house of fire, you're seeing it right here!
Yeah? Well, somebody better put out that fire, or this one's not gonna end well. I think if he's looking for a weapon, he's in the right place.
And it's been reversed. Oh, what a vicious...
Oh, jetzt steht der Schiri auf. Oh.
Here comes the money. Here we go. Money talk. Here comes the money. Money, 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 money.
You wanted to see me, Shane?
Money, 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 money. Oh, hey, there you are. Just the guy I've been looking for.
Yeah, I got a message that you had something important to tell me. So what's the deal?
Well, I've got some very exciting news for you. Effective immediately, you've been traded from Raw to SmackDown.
Traded? What for? Did I get on someone's bad side or something?
No, exactly the opposite. I represented Raw in this deal. And let me tell you, Teddy Long was willing to give up like half his roster to get you on SmackDown. He's convinced that a superstar like yourself, well, it's exactly what Teddy needs to take SmackDown to the top.
Well, I can't argue with that. And I'd love a chance to wear the World Heavyweight title around my waist.
Hey, I wouldn't be surprised if that happened sooner rather than later. So on behalf of Raw, let me be the first to congratulate you on a new career as a SmackDown superstar.
Well, on behalf of SmackDown, let me be the first to offer Raw my condolences on officially becoming the #2 brand in sports entertainment. Later, Shano.
Things funny, been hood rats to playboy bunnies. They see the
So. Verkackt bei Raw kann man sagen, vielleicht läuft's bei Smackdown ja besser. Ich bin der FunGamer, das war's mit der heutigen Folge. Macht's es gut, tschüss, baba und